My name is Kehinde Sholanke. I'm here visiting a good friend of mine. We've been hanging around for a long time back in Boston. Those old days. You all know him live here in New York. Dr. Ndakri Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes. New York City is so great.
Yes.
That we have banned our teachers from spanking school children.
Wow!
Illegal. It's impossible. In fact, the ban happened 20 years ago.
Hey!
Yeah, 20 years ago. But if you're a porn star, you are still allowed to spank people. Especially if the person is a future president of the United States of America. That's allowed. Hey. Now, there are conditions you must meet. The only condition is that she must first ask him to drop his pants.
Hey!
No. One more condition. She must not do the spanking with any object that is harder than a magazine. I mean, it's written. Hey. Okay, watch.
And I was like, someone should take that magazine and spank you with it. And I'll never forget the look on his face. And he was like,
what was the look?
Just, I don't think anyone's ever spoken to him like that.
I mean, you can't make this up. Wait. Okay, wait. Who cares about the look on his face? The question that everyone is asking is, did he turn around and drop his pants? Did he?
Turn around, drop him.
You told Donald Trump to turn around and take off his pants.
Yes.
And did he?
Yes. So he turned around and pulled his pants down a little. You know, he had underwear on and stuff, and I just gave him a couple swats.
No. You see. This is why Stormy is making America honey again. Now, do we have the video of what happened next? Do we have the video? Sasha, we have the actual video of how it went down. Okay. Cover the eyes of kids who are watching. Okay. What?
Now I'm gonna do sex to you, okay? And a 1, and a 2, and I'm done. Wow. That was far and away the greatest sex you've ever had. That I can tell you.
Wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the President of the United States of America. You know, this is where we are now. We are at the bottom. I mean, we haven't gone this low before.
Wow.
Now, for those of you who think this is all we do in America, no. This is not all we do in America. Last week, young people rose up in America to say no to gun violence.
Yes,
oh yeah.
To gun violence.
Enough is enough. The March for Our Lives attracted over 800,000 people to Washington Mall.
Wow.
Were you there? More people than those who witnessed Donald Trump's inauguration. That one pissed him off. It pissed him off. Hey. Now, the fact that more people watched Stormy Daniels' interview on 60 Minutes, more than his own 60 Minutes interview. Hey. More people watched, 25 million people tuned in.
What?
Trump's own was only 21 million. He's boiling. As I was saying, there are 30,000 deaths a year in America. 30,000 from gun violence.
Wow.
That comes up to 300,000 deaths.
Wow.
Every 10 years. Every 10 years.
Wow.
If you look at it, it's about 1 million people will die in America from gun violence every 30 years.
Wow.
1 million. That is more than all the people that died during the Second World War in Britain and the United States.
Wow.
Put together.
Hey.
Think about it.
I don't tire.
NRA. Think about it.
What about the repeal?
All you gun nuts, think about it.
Hey, Second Amendment.
Now, talking about guns and America. America is set, this is important, to build a military base in Ghana.
What?
In Ghana. Oh yeah, over there, up the neck of Nigeria. You know? No, the Ghanaian people are not happy about it. They're not happy about that.
Why?
One reason is that the deal granted Americans, the military, men and women, diplomatic immunity.
Wow,
in their own country.
Hey.
They cannot do anything to them. Irrespective of what they do in Ghana, you can't do anything to them.
No.
It's like even if they bring in and go to your farm and eat up your crops. No, I'm talking about Fulani headsmen. But it's all the same kind of thing. And the Ghanaian government, they've already collected $20 million for the deal.
20 million.
And America is set to build a base where they will monitor activities in West Africa.
Wow.
And you think Abubakar Atiku was in trouble before? Wait until the Americans build their base next door to his farm in Adamawa. Now they can monitor him, know when he's, what he's doing.
What happened to his house?
And he sold the house in the US. He can't go there. And even Senator Kashamu, you know him? Buruji Kashamu. You know what happened to him? Every morning now, American drones will come and wake him up and do bzzz. It's a different world. By the time they finish the base, it's a different world.
He has forgotten about America.
So for ordinary Ghanaians, they are saying no. But who will blame them? For instance, they can no longer operate that fake American embassy they have in Accra. Look at the headline. I'm not making it up.
Hey.
If America has a military base in Ghana, who born you? Who born you? Who born monkey to start a fake embassy? Now, here is a Ghanaian opposition member challenging the minister in charge of that deal on TV. Watch.
So simply putting, unless otherwise mutually agreed there, doesn't help. In fact, it's mutually agreed. So if they disagree, you won't go. So it looks nice. But we all have been given the opportunity, Parliament, for all of us to have the time to read, digest, ingest, and contribute to this. Maybe all of us, insignificant us, would have helped you. You went and read your thing in 3 days.
Thank you, Ace. And
I know. Isn't that fascinating? Do you have this kind of exchange, the political discussion in your country?
You don't.
Do you have it? No. Do you get your president and your minister sit down with and debate on TV? No.
There are lots now.
They don't. They are too big. They make too much money. They can't appear on TV and discuss issues. No, they don't have time.
We can't dare interview them.
They have no time. Now in Kenya, 8 high-profile columnists have resigned from the #1 newspaper in Kenya.
What?
The Daily Nation. No, they quit.
Why? Why?
We are gone. I will tell you.
Hey.
They accuse the newspaper of denying them, quote unquote, listen, editorial independence and media freedom.
For where?
To which their colleagues in Nigeria, journalists in Nigeria, said, what is that? What is that? Editorial kini? What does that have to do with the price of Gary in Oshodi?
Yes.
That's what the Nigerian journalists were asking. Oh, the editorial what? Independent what? Now, in their resignation letter, the Kenyan columnist said that the government of Uhuru Kenyatta, you know Uhuru, is killing independent voices and influencing who should work at the newspaper. Now, in fact, they went further by saying that the Kenyan state has captured the media. They captured the media.
I understand.
Yeah. To which Ndoka Obiabuna, you know Ndoka, the owner of this day, and Arise TV. He's the owner of Arise TV, and to which Ndoka said, "What is that? What's the problem with that? As long as the government is paying up,
yes,
everything is alright. As long as they are paying up, what is the problem? Why is everybody complaining?" By the way, whatever happened to Ndoka? I have not seen him recently. Any new picture of him?
Stop chopping.
Has his stomach fallen since he stopped chopping?
I don't know.
Has it come down or something like that?
He has disappeared in the pink.
By the way, mind yourself. How do you know that he has stopped chopping? How do you know? The newspaper comes out every week. How do you know?
I don't know. You're bad, doctor.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway. So back to the Kenyan newspaper. So this Kenyan columnists, they appear to have a point. You know what I mean?
Yes.
About Uhuru Kenyatta and how he's trying to capture not just the media but everything in Kenya.
Yes, you're right.
No, he's trying. Okay, listen to this story. This week, Kenya's colorful opposition leader Minguna was arrested at Nairobi airport and manhandled. It's not just that they arrested him; they manhandled him. Watch.
I'm not boarding. I don't have a passport. I'm not boarding. I'm not going.
Despite getting reprieve from the court, lawyer Miguna is far from gaining his freedom from captivity at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport.
The captain cannot fly. Put that down. The captain cannot fly. Put that phone down. The captain cannot fly.
I know. Isn't that horrible? The man was returning to Kenya after he was expelled from the country in February. He's a dual citizen of Kenya and Canada. In February, the government took his passport.
Wow.
They seized it. Not they took, they seized it.
They seized it?
And deported him to Canada.
Back to Canada.
To Canada. I didn't know they could do that. Expel a dual citizen.
Yes, no. That's why.
Does that mean that Nigerian government can expel Senate President Bukola Saraki
Exactly.
back to the UK where he was born?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah. Don't give ideas to Buhari. Don't give ideas. Don't give ideas to Buhari. Nah. Anyway, in their defense, the government of Kenya said that the man threw tantrum.
Tantrum?
That's why they handled him. He threw tantrum. Now, when this is look at the headline now. They said the man threw tantrum when he was asked to explain what he was always hiding. Under his hat. Yeah. Under his hat.
That was the reason why.
Yeah, that was they said why does he prefer bright colored hats all the time?
What's it with their own?
They said that it must be a kind of voodoo. I mean, you don't blame them. You don't blame the government. They are scared, Anyway, talking about voodoo. The Ugandan Communication Commission, they have it in every country, has suspended 23 radio stations for advertising. 23 for advertising and promoting witchcraft. They accuse the stations of not meeting the minimum broadcasting standards.
Yes.
By ignoring a 2014 public notice that warned them against promoting witchcraft.
Wow.
How do you promote witchcraft? Wait a minute, buddy. I looked into the matter, the allegation, because I tried to look into these things, to help them out. The government of Uganda alleged that the stations host healers on their shows.
Hey!
Healers. How is that? Okay, what?
Give enough grace to raise him. In the name of Jesus Christ. Rise again.
No. That is the wrong video now. That was Prophet TB Joshua raising someone from the dead. Well, let's put the right. Can you play the right video, please?
Come back to life.
It's back to life.
No. Sasha, I'll say this once. I am warning you. I'm warning you again. If you don't have the right video, just say so. Don't just play any video that you like and start putting some bad ideas into innocent minds. Very soon they will start thinking that maybe what they are seeing is voodoo. Anyway. We're talking about Uganda here. And voodoo people on TV. Not prophets and apostles. Okay. Why Ugandan radio stations are attracted by advert money from herbalists and people who sell charms. A Nigerian man was seen in a London bus marketing herbal medicine. Oh, I'm not making it up. What?
The name of the drug is Maximum Ultimate Booster. If you have any form of disease, have any form of staphylococcus, epilococcus, and epinococcus, it will cure you. If you have HIV, if you have hepatitis, it will cure you. So if you are interested, please buy. And it comes with special package. You buy 2, you get 1 free. Anybody interested?
Wow. Is this a kind of brain drain? The man leaving us and going to UK to sell ogwoke. Do we call him an expatriate in the UK? What do you think?
No.
He's not. It's a brain drain,
Exactly.
In Mozambique, there is a crackdown on healers, herbalists, prophets, and philandras. No, sorry. I mean apostles. Forgive me. Last week, police in Mozambique arrested a pastor after he tried to bring a dead man back to life.
Wow.
Without success. The man tried. I know. This is something that Prophet TB Joshua does without breaking a sweat. Now, the priest said that Holy Spirit told him to perform the miracle.
Wow.
I tell you, there are a lot of people in Africa that should be on 40 milligram of Prozac 2 times a day. No. As a doctor, I'm telling you, 40 milligram of Prozac 2 times. A lot of people should be on that. The man was so confident of his abilities that he convinced the hospital authorities to let him go in there and try. Sadly, 2 days of praying failed to raise the dead.
Wow.
For 2 days, he was sweating.
For 2 days?
He didn't eat. The man's family, the dead man's family, said they were not surprised.
Wow.
Because their dead man had his head cut off by Fulani herdsmen. What?
What?
Who wrote that crap? Someone is mixing two stories up.
Exactly.
You know, they don't have Fulani herdsmen in Mozambique.
They don't. Oh.
Even if they have them, they don't kill people the way they kill people in Nigeria. So why are you mixing these things up? You know, why are you mixing these things up? Anyway, the point was that the dead man was dead, and the pastor could not raise him.
Exactly.
Anyway, the story said that the pastor really tried. You know, he shook the head of the man, shook the head of the dead man again and again, and kept shouting. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. He shouted, "Wake up! Wake up, Son of God!"
Wake up!
Nothing. I'm not look at it in the story. Look at it in the story.
Wow.
You see, you know, if only he had shouted the right shout, like "Wake up or you die!" That would have performed the magic. That's what he needed to say.
I know.
Do I have to teach all these pastors their job too?
Nonsense.
You know. Okay, now to the sad part of the story. Oh yeah, there's a sad part of it.
Oh, really?
The police, the police in Africa, because they get money easily by just standing by the roadside.
Exactly.
They think miracles are easy to perform.
Yes.
It's not easy to perform a miracle. It's not easy to even do comedy. Now, like this, the police arrested the pastor. Listen to the charges they leveled against him. They accused him of disrespecting the dead. This broke my heart. You know what? I've had enough. People, these police people, they do not even respect the living. How dare them accuse someone of not respecting the dead?
Yes.
Do they respect the living? They don't respect us.
Okay.
So let us take a break so that we sip some water. And in the meantime, let's watch the video singing at Dangote's daughter's wedding. Wonderful video. Enjoy. Do you know that if these were the days of Sharia law, Sharia law,
Yes.
all these people dancing there, throwing their bomb, they would have been in trouble.
Exactly.
They would have been in trouble.
Yes, sir.
What? This is un-Sharia-like. The dancing they were doing.
Yes.
This is Sharia haram.
Yes.
That's what it is. Wait. But there's Sharia law in Nigeria now.
Yes.
There is.
Yes.
This is Sharia period. Oh, these are children of billionaires and millionaires.
Yes.
It doesn't apply to them. Sharia doesn't apply to them.
Yes.
If Sharia police goes near Dangote, he'll be like, get out. Come on. Get off me, Satan. You said nonsense. Anyway, talking about billionaires. Did you hear that Bill Gates visited Nigeria?
B for billionaires.
Bill Gates visited Nigeria. He did something only a Nigerian could do. No. He didn't do corner dance. No, he didn't do that. No. He did not eat jollof rice. No. Even though he ate but he didn't eat that. No. But you know what he did? He stood in front of Nigeria and looked at Nigeria's 9 fingers and started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think I'm doubting? Yeah, he counted in front of Nigeria. He had no fear. You think I watch him?
We see this risk in the data. From the point of view of quality of life, much of Nigeria still looks like a low-income country. Let me give a few examples. In middle-income countries, the average life expectancy is 75 years. In lower middle income, it's 68. In low-income countries, it's 62. In Nigeria, it's lower still, just 53 years.
I know. That is Bill Gates saying it in front of Nigerian officials. Now, put up the headline after his wonderful speech. Look at the headline.
Wow!
Buhari's economic plan doesn't reflect the needs of Nigerians.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
I say what? First of all, you are not a Nigerian, Mr. Gates.
Yes.
By the way, why is he not called Dr. Gates? Yes. Why is he, if Ojuzo Kalo is a doctor, why is Bill Gates still Mr. Gates?
Yes, exactly.
And I'm sure that Bill Gates has more money than Ojuzo Kalo.
Exactly.
Anyway. So, Bill, that you are richer than Nigeria. does not mean that you know what Nigerians want. I'm telling you, you don't. Okay. Speak again. Let's watch him.
The Nigerian government's Economic Recovery and Growth Plan identifies investing in our people as one of 3 strategic objectives. But the execution priorities don't fully reflect people's needs.
You know what? Second of all, Bill Gates, where did you find Buhari's economic plan? Where? Because I'm not kidding. We have been looking for. Have you seen the plan? Have you seen it? How did you see Bill Gates? How did you see that he had economic plan? Anyway.
It doesn't exist.
As expected, friends of Buhari started to attack Bill Gates. Some said that he was a dropout because he did not finish from Harvard University. Oh, they said that. People, Nigerians, they said that. Because he left the school to start Microsoft. Governor El-Rufai politely told Bill Gates that he was wrong. Look at the headline.
He was wrong?
He did not abuse him. He didn't abuse him. He did not. I didn't know that the governor had it in him to speak kindly and politely. I thought he's always doing gara, but he saw Bill Gates. Hello, sir. You were not correct. I didn't know he could extend that courtesy. Why can't he extend that courtesy to everybody? Not just the billionaires.
Exactly.
Now, at one point, let's watch Bill Gates again.
But the recent World Bank World Development Report that just came out makes it clear that education is a key element in improvements in employment, productivity, and wages. Today, though, more than half of rural Nigerian children can't adequately read and write. The conclusion is inescapable.
I know. At one point, the federal government came out to say that we all got Bill Gates wrong.
Yes.
That we didn't understand what he was saying. Listen to him.
More than half of rural Nigerian children can't adequately read and write. The conclusion is inescapable.
Is that not clear to you what he just said? That the statistics are not good for Nigeria.
Exactly.
Women are dying from childbirth. People are not going to school. We have the highest number of people who are not in school, kids.
Exactly.
So what is difficult? What don't we understand? Another billionaire that got in trouble with Buhari this week was General T.Y. Danjuma. You know the guy?
The general.
Remember him? Some young people don't know him. He was the former chief of army staff.
Yes.
And also a defense minister under President Olusegun Obasanjo. Oh yeah. If you go far into his life, you will discover that he was the one who led those soldiers into the home of the governor of Western Region, Fajui, Adekunle Fajui. You know the young guy. Yeah, that was before Timothy just was born. No. Danjuma's boys were the ones who killed Nigeria's first military head of state, Aguiyi-Ironsi, and Governor Fajui. He gave the order. These are great achievements. Are they not? Great achievements. One more thing. He became a billionaire when Sani Abacha dashed him an oil block. Now, for those who are not Nigerians, dash means give out free, like take care. The way Oprah said it. You take this one, you take this one.
No tax.
And when he got that oil block, he brought some Chinese companies who bought half of the stake in the oil block for $1 billion.
What?
This is his short biography of the man. That's it. Now, listen to this man speak at the convocation of Taraba State University.
There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state and, of course, in all the riverine states of Nigeria.
I know. This is a general of the Nigerian army, retired.
And he's saying this.
Former defense minister.
Hey.
Did he talk about ethnic cleansing?
Yes.
Who is cleansing whom?
I don't know.
Wait. I don't get it. As a former general and a former defense minister, I'm sure I can bet you that he will ask the military to get to work and defend the territorial integrity of Nigeria.
Yes.
It is his military after all. He was the minister of defense at one point.
Exactly.
When he was and when he was a soldier, the military destroyed Odi. Wasn't he? Wasn't he the minister at that time? He was also the minister when they destroyed Zaki Biam in Benue State. Remember? In 2001. Yeah. So he was he not? No, he was. Yeah. So let's hear how he appealed to the military boys to go and defend Nigeria. Watch.
We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them.
Wait. I don't get it. When did Nigerian military become a monster? To give cover to bad people? To take sides? Nah, not when Danjuma was defense minister. No. Not when he was chief of army staff. No. Wasn't he in the military when they beat up fella and threw the mom out?
Yes.
No, not Danjuma's military. So Danjuma, what do you think can go wrong? Based on how the military is acting, what can go wrong?
I don't know.
Please tell us. No, let him tell us because he knows.
In Taraba State, it must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play.
Somalia. Wait a minute. Haven't I heard something like that before? Somalia, that something will look like Somalia. Remind me again.
And the killing of people to disintegrate the zoo shouldn't come to anybody as a surprise. Our promise is very simple. If they fail to give us Biafra, Somalia will look like a paradise compared to what will happen to that zoo. It is a promise, it is a pledge, and it's also a threat.
Yes. I remember now. Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu said exactly the same thing. No. So what are we going to do? Let's go back to Danjuma to tell us what to do because we're stopped. Danjuma.
I ask every one of you to be alert and defend your country, defend your territory, defend your state. You have nowhere else to go.
Defend yourself.
Defend yourself.
My question is, with what? Do we have the weapons? Does he know something that we don't know? Is he going to give us the weapons to defend?
That's the right to
No, you can't be asking people to defend themselves to be killed. What would they use to defend themselves?
Nonsense.
With knives or what? When you have AK-47 coming after you. You know what? Wait. Let's get Nnamdi Kanu again. Maybe he has something to tell us.
I'm sure you've heard about the Fulani headsmen killing people all over the place. Have you heard about it? Of course. Exactly. So how do you intend to defend yourself against Fulani headsmen without guns and bullets? They've been killing our people, raping our women, destroying crops in the farms, and no one does anything about it. Is that how human beings are supposed to live?
Someone spat into someone's mouth.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I must say that the Nigerian military responded to Danjuma. Even though he was a retired general, they responded to him. They told him their mind.
Yes.
They didn't mince words. First of all, they saluted him and then they said, "Sir, what you said was unfortunate." They haven't said that we should not listen to the man because he has gone mad again. Okay. Not in that exact words. But something like that. They said something like that. Remember, there was a day that Danjuma woke up in the middle of the night and brought out his gun and started firing into the air. Oh yeah. And he was shouting, "The Biafrans are coming, the Biafrans are coming." It happened. No, it happened. I tell you, Nigeria and their fight with the ghosts of yesterday.
Hey!
That's what's happening. They are fighting the ghosts of yesterdays.
Exactly.
There are many ghosts and they are fighting it. That's it. That's why nothing is happening there. This is something we call secrets of
pictures.
It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000
words.
Now, the picture you're looking at is a picture of a tree in the middle of desert area in Nigeria. Look at it. Look at that tree. Look at the animals under the tree.
Wow.
Doesn't that give you, what does that tell you?
Wow.
The person that posted it said, this show you the importance of a tree. Did you notice it? This is something good, you know. In some other climates, people will notice this kind of thing. And you know what they will do? They will plant millions and millions of trees. You know what I'm saying? They will plant, because somebody planted this one that these animals are taking cover in. They will plant millions and millions of them.
Yes.
But no, you don't expect that. Not where we come from. Not where we come from. We're waiting for God to plant a tree for us or something, you know. But if we see one, we go there and take off. But we can't plant it. No, not our business. Nonsense. Look at the next picture. You are looking at the Jesus of Kampala.
Hey!
Oh yeah, it was Palm Sunday. And in Uganda, they brought out this Jesus of Kampala as part of the ceremony. This is 2018. Now, many months after Black Panther, some people in Africa still think that Jesus is a white man. That they have to bring a white man to act Jesus. How dare you?
Hey!
Use a black man to illustrate Jesus.
Yes?
Years ago, I used to say that we are finished. Recently, I have been saying that we are finished completely. Now I know that we are completely finished. No. If we are doing this in 2018, we are finished. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Hey!
What do I want to say?
Russian founder of MMM Ponzi scheme, Sergei Mavrodi. You know him? He's dead.
He's dead?
The man died, yeah. That's so sad. For 3 million Nigerians who lost their fortune in his Ponzi scheme, their witchcraft finally caught him. No, it's their village people. Their village people. You know, they have, but they have new hope in his death. They now believe that the man will reincarnate and start doing the payout and again. No. I mean, without him dying, he won't reincarnate, and there won't be payout. There's still some people are still waiting for the pay when they will get. When we were telling them that this is fake, they didn't believe it. The man died. What are you gonna do? Because some people, no. Did you put money there? I have people who put money there. They're still hoping that the man will wake up. Now he's dead. There's a chance that he will reincarnate. Africa. Anyway. This is very good. Obasanjo slams Buhari for not signing Africa Free Trade Deal. You know OBJ?
Yes.
He said that Nigeria was the leader in that discussion to open up African trade and markets. And he was disappointed that Buhari failed to sign it.
Wow.
This OBJ self. You know, if Nahimko, according to my Biafran sources, Buhari changed his mind when he discovered that part of the deal is that there will be free movement of people across countries.
Wow.
And he was worried that the family of Jubrin from Sudan might waka come Nigeria. and who wants that to happen? That would be an embarrassment. They will say, my brother, come back home. You don't stay too long in Abuja. This is very good. 2019, I can't wait. Atiku declares intention to run for president. I'm like, again, didn't we hear that a few months ago that he will run? Does it mean that he will now come to Washington, D.C. to speak at the Institute of Peace? Is that what he is? That will never happen. Until he does that, he's not a serious candidate. He's not a serious candidate. If you can't come to Washington, you can go to Chatham House and say nonsense. That doesn't mean you are going to run for president. You are going to be president of Nigeria. You should come to the U.S.
Exactly.
And we're ready to pay. Are we not ready to pay for his flight tickets? If that's the problem, we pay for him now. Delta is now flying direct. We can pay. Yeah. Next. This one is over the top. Over the top. A commercial motorcycle operator. That's Okada man, you know, and the father of identical twins, triplets, flees, abandons wife.
Wow.
This was a man who was bragging when he was doing it. 1 blow, 7 apples. We said 1 blow, 7 apples. Now, all of a sudden, the wife was in labor. The man took off. He only saw 1 kid coming out. No, this happened at home. I read the story. I'm just trying to summarize it for you guys to capture the imagine it. 1 kid was coming out. The man took off. He did not even get to see the other 2. He didn't know that 2 more were coming out. Now, who will tell him that 2 more came out where that 1 came from? Nobody. They've been calling him. He won't answer. And he was bragging. 1 blow, 7 apples. 1 blow. And he did 1 blow, 3 apples. So he ran away. Now this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. We were still undressing when she slumped and died.
Wow.
A man arrested over lover's mysterious death. He was telling the police. This must be a man's worst nightmare. What he did next proved that the man did not chop. But now he must clean his mouth.
Wow.
He went and buried the woman in secret.
He's guilty.
Bad sons. Bad sons. We were still undressing when she slumped and died. And then he went and buried the woman in secret.
No. Wow.
Bad sons. It's time for your
email.
It's time for your email. It's time for your
email.
Yeah. Guess who is here? Tomato Joss is back.
Are you happy to see her?
Finally, she's back. We had her to sign a paper.
I had to
that
sign,
said, if this should happen again, we do what Trump does to people.
What is that? I don't know.
It's not spanking.
I don't keep up with him.
You don't keep up with him.
I don't keep up with him.
All right. So, do we have emails today?
Every day,
by the way,
doctor.
before we start, in your country, Sierra Leone, do you have a president now? They're still in court. Okay. Do we have
Don't
emails?
worry, the runoff is this weekend.
Oh, runoff. There's a runoff.
It's this weekend.
Oh, presidential. Oh, okay.
Of course.
That's good.
So
okay.
don't worry.
Things are going
it's
well
coming.
then.
It's coming.
Yeah. So do we have emails today?
Every day, doctor.
Okay, let's hear them, please.
All right. Our first email is from Samson Yanana Yabu. He's from Adamawa State.
I remember Adamawa. Yes.
That's your friend.
That's my friend.
He
Yeah.
writes, Dear Dr. Damages, I love your team and show. Please advise Muhammadu Buhari to learn from his boss, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. We don't want him to take us to the next level. Let him return us to where he took us and hand over come May 29, 2019.
Right. My friend. Thank you.
Hand over.
Thank you so much for your email. Now, according to Cambridge Analytica, you know them.
Yeah. Of course.
If enough of you surrender your Facebook profile, they will tell you enough scary stories about one presidential candidate that will end up getting the president you deserve. You know they did that in Kenya. They will just come and confuse. Give them your profile. But he has a point. Some people are saying that Buhari should now call it off and go home. Some people are saying that he should continue to say. We will see.
I don't know.
We will see. It's coming up. No, this is hitting up.
Me.
Is he going to recontest?
Yeah, we don't know. He's still thinking about it.
It doesn't concern me.
It doesn't concern you.
But I know someone from here is running. So.
Next.
Our second email is from Dr. Akrika.
Hey, I know him. Agwotulumbe. MD.
MPH.
It's my
from
man.
Chicago, Illinois.
It's my man. He's a fellow doctor. Is he not the one that used to live in New York?
Of course.
Yeah. It's my man.
And he writes, Dear Dr. Damages.
Yes.
This is serious. What can save our nation? As bad as Buhari is, I fear for the people trying to take over from him.
Fear what?
These fools have no idea what running a country means. Who can blame Ogati for calling us shithole countries? Meanwhile, tell Tomato Joss I'm still waiting to hear if she has a sister. As when I don't take Tomato Joss from me, carry give another.
Wow.
That's it.
Wait. Is he saying that? It's my fellow doctor, but is he saying that Atiku is not doesn't know what it means to run a country? Anything time you? Oh wait. Are you saying that all these young men and women with sharp brains who are running for president that they don't know what to do? What does he know? Show their picture. Sasha, show their picture.
Wow.
You know this one. You know this one. Show that woman from Netherlands. The one, these are qualified people.
Okay.
Now. What am I talking about? Tomato Joss. Do you have a sister? The man wants. This is like the third time the man has.
I have many sisters.
Are they free?
Are you willing to come to church to meet the sisters? She's thinking that she's that smart.
Anyway, but thank you so much for your email. You know, we have a lot of emails backed up because Tomato just has not been coming to work. So be patient enough. We are going to one day we can do a show on emails. We just sit down here and read the emails and answer all your emails. There are so many. But thank you. We are getting them. We are reading them. And Tomato just we work harder now because she's under contract. Strict contract. Yes. Anyway, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to Dr. Damages at
gmail.com.
And follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
And on Instagram at
Dr. Damages.
And here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book Swedish Proverbs for Africans. I didn't know they have proverbs in Sweden.
You never know.
And it says, you are the blacksmith of your own happiness. You are the blacksmith of your own happiness. You see, it's in your hands. Happy Easter to you all. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So, Tomato Joss.
Yes, sir.
What has been going on? What has been going on with your life? That you don't show up here. We don't get to know what's going on. What's up?
But I thought you were.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Who is that in the background? I beg, doctor. Let's talk about Linda Ikeji.
Oh! I was coming here. You know me and Linda.
Let's talk about her.
I was coming here. They say that there is now a ring.
There's a ring.
They put a ring on it. Who is the guy? Who is the guy?
And Don Jazzy is vexed.
I had that Don Jazzy fainted.
He fainted.
The guy fainted. Who is the guy? Did we see the face of the guy? No.
Read all about it in her blog.
No, seriously. Is the guy? Does he look good?
Doctor.
Does he have money?
Is it my portion?
I thought you followed this. You followed this.
Of course I follow. That doesn't mean
Don Jazzy. Is it mean that the guy?
I want you to go to my website.
Wait, can you put the guy and Don Jazzy and let's see why he failed? Put them together. Let's see why he failed.
Is he richer than Don Jazzy?
This is why I'm telling you.
Than Linda Ikeji?
So there's hope for everybody, you know.
Everybody. There's love.
Remember. Let me sing that song. There's someone for everyone. Tommy's love was Becky.
I don't know the song.
You don't know the song?
I don't know the song.
Kenny Rogers. There is someone.
Maybe it's the way that you're singing it. I'm pretty sure I know this song.
They finished me.
What are you doing for Easter though?
I didn't know Easter was coming. I thought
it's this weekend.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go and look. I go to
where
do we go?
Good Friday.
I go and look for egg. Isn't that what we do in America?
I have no contact.
No. Wait. That's what we do in America. You go and look for eggs.
Yes.
You know?
Egg rolling in
that's is that not what Easter is about? Yes. No. Oh, it has something to do with resurrection.
Yes.
Is it the MMN resurrection?
Really, doctor?